Alright, y'all, so I have a pretty insane story time for y'all today. Now, this story time was something that I never thought I would witness ever. It was something that I saw on the internet a lot, and I didn't really believe it could ever happen in front of my own eyes. But let's just jump into this, alright? This story time takes place back in 2017. I was hanging out with this girl. Let's just call her Jackie, okay? Now, Jackie loved her vapes, okay? Like, pretty much every time I hung out with her, we had to stop at a vape shop at some point throughout the day, and it would either be to buy new Juul pods or to get something for her mod or new juice or something. And Jackie would constantly cycle between her Juul and then her other vape, which was a box mod. And she was always building a new box mod, like always. Now, personally, I didn't really care what she did with her spare time. If she liked building box mods and vaping, then so be it. Now, me personally, I don't vape, but in her spare time, she liked vaping and building her vapes. So, like, I'm not going to judge her, especially when she's an adult. Like, I don't really care. And plus, I didn't think it was that dangerous for her to be doing. Like, there was a lot of worse things that she could be doing frequently. So, I just let her live her life, and she let me live mine. And it was great. But then one day came along, this was like 3 months into us hanging out pretty frequently. She told me about this spot that she found out about. It was like a really nice pond. It was like a huge pond at this public park. And you could like go there and feed ducks and just kind of hang out at the bench and enjoy the view. And I was like, yeah, why not? Let's go. Like, it sounds fun. So she comes over to my house, picks me up. Of course, she has her giant box mod with her. And it's in her pocket. I could see it bulging out of her skinny jeans. So me and her, we drive over to this park together. And we get to this park, and we walk over to the pond, we sit down at the bench, and she pulls out her vape, and she's hitting it, and we're just sitting there talking, right? And she puts it back in her pocket, and the good thing about Jackie is she would always wear layers and layers of clothing, like lots of hoodies, lots of pants, like she'd wear pajamas under her pants, and shorts and stuff like that under her jeans, because in New York, it gets pretty cold in the wintertime and stuff. So, on this day that we were hanging out, she was wearing pajama pants and shorts under her jeans. Now, you're probably wondering, like, Austin, why are you telling us this? Well, I'll tell you why, okay? Because after she hit her vape, she puts it in her pocket, and we sit there for like an hour talking. And then right before we're about to get up, her pocket just like spontaneously combusts into flames. Like, no joke, her pocket just explodes. And I'm like, holy shit. And she screams. She's like, what the fuck? And I grab my hoodie off the bench and I start smacking her pocket with it to put the flames out. And it burned a huge hole in her pocket of her jeans. And she quickly takes her pants off, and she was wearing pajamas under them, thank fuck, and shorts under her pajamas to keep warm. And that alone saved her from like a ton of burning on her bare skin. She still had a little bit of a burn, but like if she wasn't wearing those under layers, like she probably would have legitimately had serious burns on her skin. Now after this happened, we were both lost for words, and she looked okay, but I still wanted to make sure. I was like, are you okay? Like, you good? And she's like, yeah, I think I'm alright. Like, that was so scary. Like, I did not expect that. I was like, yeah, me neither. And then she's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my Juul from now on. Like, that was scary. And I was like, shit, fair enough. And then I was like, yo, are you sure you're good? Like, the hospital's right up the street. Like, you sure you don't have to go there to check on your skin? And she's like, I think I'm all good. And she like pulls her shorts up a bit and checks on it again. And it was red, and there was a little bit of a burn, but it wasn't anything that she couldn't treat at home. So right after this, me and her went back to her car, and we went to this pharmacy down the street, and she got some cream to help with burns and stuff like that. And yeah, after this, we go back to her house, and we walk through the front door, and her mom is making dinner, and she sees her jeans, and there's just a giant burnt hole in the top of them. And she's like, holy shit, like, what happened? And I was like, you want to tell her? And Jackie's like, yeah, Mom, my vape exploded. And she's like, you see, this is why I don't want you vaping. Like, those things are dangerous. Like, I've heard about this in the news. And then Jackie and her mom started arguing a bit. And she's like, Mom, this is very rare. Like, this doesn't happen often. It's really crazy that it happened to me. And they just kept arguing back and forth. And then Jackie agreed that she's just going to use her Juul from now on and not her box mod. And if she does ever get a box mod again, she's not going to put it in her pockets. And they both agreed that's a good idea. But yeah, in the end, Jackie was okay. I was okay. Like, the burn went away pretty quick. She had the right medicine for it. Plus, she had those layers on, which protected her. But yeah, moral of the story is, if you're watching this and you vape, especially on like a big mod, just try your best to keep it out of your pocket, because I heard that's how it can happen. Obviously, it's rare, but still, I don't want anyone ever getting hurt. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the story time. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
I can't play the silence, really sing these flaws of mine. Tea leaves help my thoughts align. I need to let go. Open doors like suicide, keeping me from living life. Tea leaves help my thoughts align. Think I'm too close to you. Sad to lie.